Well, first I want to start out by saying Baltimore Ravens, who I predicted would go into Cincinnati and destroy them, and they did. Went into Cincinnati, a 4-win team, and destroyed them. Now, we basically played the Pittsburgh Bengals because they were essentially the Cincinnati Bengals today. Most of their starters were being benched. I mean, Brandon Allen and Mason Rudolph, who's better? Probably Brandon Allen. And we were at home and we struggled. I thought the reason we struggled was very simple. I thought Stefanski came out, got the lead, and then I think he got a little bit complacent. The pressure on him was starting to get to him, you could tell. The Browns, it was like there was no emotion. It was like it was just, there's no intensity. But anyway, thank God for Baker, GX, and Mayfield, who got the job done in the second half. And I'm going to tell you something. He was under duress, too. I got to give the Steelers backups credit. They came. Let me give the Browns offensive line a shot. Them guys played horrible. I mean, there was times when Mayfield, how the fuck did they come out and get pushed back like this the whole fucking game? It's embarrassing. The offensive line didn't play well enough. It didn't. Mayfield was under duress in the second half. I thought our defense played good. I did. Considering that we had basically our whole secondary was all makeshift practice squad players, I thought they were stride to stride with them receivers. The receivers just made good plays, good catches. I thought they were right there. So, and the referees were letting us play, which is good. Mason Rudolph, this guy's a clown. He doesn't even know the game situation. He didn't even know they were going for 2. He's like, we're going for 2. He cost the Steelers with this abysmal throwing arm. Everyone thought he had a strong arm. His arm's horrible. But his arm, he threw that one ball, was fluttering. But he caught that interception he threw was just inexcusable. That led to 7 points, which was the difference right there. And then a 2-point conversion. You got to give him a chance to catch the ball. Don't put it 10 feet over his fucking head. But I thought Stefanski, and I'm going to hit in his defense a little bit. I keep thinking we were 10-6. We're 11-5. We only had one day to really prepare because the Browns practice facility was closed all week again. So I think we play the Steelers next week, and I got news for you. We had a lot of pressure on us today. We had to win to make the playoffs. Steelers had no pressure, and you can tell by the way they played. There was no pressure on the Steelers. Well, next week, we have zero pressure. We got no pressure to win that game. We're going to be 13-point underdogs. We have zero pressure. We can go into Pittsburgh and play like they played us today. We can go in there and just throw the ball over the field. So, I feel confident about next week. And like I say, I don't even care if we lose. Just being there, getting the experience. I thought Mayfield made a throw, and Hollywood Higgins, I love. He made some great plays today. But I thought in that situation, you have to catch that ball. It was towards his feet, but I've caught balls like that many. You have to make that catch. I think you need to make that catch. I thought it was a good throw. I thought he put it right where it needed to be in that situation. But other than that, Hollywood Higgins, Kadero Hodge, they all put. Now, I did think Mayfield was missing high today. There's no doubt about it. He was throwing high. So he almost got Donovan Peoples-Jones killed. He almost got him killed again. And Njoku played lights out. Njoku played like a number one tight end in the league. He played like a beast. Nick Chubb ran like Kareem Hunt usually does. He ran like a beast. And Kareem Hunt played like Nick Chubb. It was like rolls. Kareem Hunt actually looked like he was afraid to fumble. But the block he made to spring Mayfield on that last play for that first down to steal the game was unbelievable. So, another testament to the Steelers is they get a field goal kicker that's better than our starting kicker. I mean, go figure. Their backup's better than our starter. So, overall, I thought our defense played good, although we can't. We could barely get pressure on Mason Rudolph. It took us a while to generate pressure, and when we did, it wasn't that much. Myles Garrett, I hate to say it, his season ended when he got COVID because he hasn't been the same player. You can see he's winded all the time, so hopefully next year he's back to – hopefully he gets over this, that COVID, because COVID fucked his season up. I thought our receivers played well. I'm pissed off that Mayfield fucking hung what's-his-name out to dry. And he did. I think Mayfield made a throw, too, at the goal line that would have been a touchdown. Kadero Hodge caught it at the 2 or something. Or maybe it was a tight end. And that's why he's looking at the score. But I think he realized if you'd have let him, it would have been a touchdown. But whatever. We got the win. I thought Mayfield played good. And I got to be honest with you. And Mayfield, I told everybody he could run. And when he runs, he's just as dangerous, if not more dangerous, than Lamar Jackson, to be honest with you, because he's smarter. He knows when to go down and when not to. So he had like 50 yards rushing. And a key to seal the game. So, yeah, Mayfield played, I thought he played well. Didn't turn the ball over. Got us a win. Like I said, the Steelers came in. Everyone's thinking we played backups, which we did. But you could tell the Browns played with pressure. You could just see it. Kevin Stefanski coached with pressure. You could see it the way he was calling plays. And they play with pressure. And the Steelers came relaxed. And next week we could do that now. Hold on. So, and just think next week. I mean, what if during the week, Thursday, COVID strikes the Steelers like it did us against the Jets, and they have to start Mason Rudolph and backup receivers? You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what's going to happen with the way the world is right now. So that 13 point favorite, it ain't going to be that, because I'm telling you, if they lose Roethlisberger and have to start fucking Mason Rudolph, we will win, because Mason Rudolph, he proved today that in the big moments he can't do it. But yeah, I thought it was a good victory. Second half, we definitely came and played better, although we had a 15-point lead that we gave up. And it's just weird. We got in the playoffs, and like I said, now it's house money. We could do whatever the fuck we want. We could literally go into Pittsburgh and just say, whatever. You kill us, you kill us. Doesn't matter. If I was Stefanski next week, I would just go in there, guns blazing, no pressure whatsoever. Throw the ball. I wouldn't even punt. I'd go 4-down territory the whole game, down and distance provided. But I swear to God, I would treat it like, hey, we're going in there. We got nothing to lose. No one expects us to win. But I was shocked at how easily Pittsburgh got pressure on us. I really was. I thought our offensive line was going to look great, but it really didn't. It didn't hold up well. And one's got to wonder when T.J. Daniel Watt and Cameron Jesus Hayward comes in the game next week. It could be a different story. So I'd start planning for that. But if we do go to Pittsburgh and end up by beating them somehow, and Tomlin loses 2 straight to Cleveland and loses hey, listen, you lose to the Cleveland Browns in the playoffs, Tim Tebow, Lakeland Bortles, and now the Cleveland Browns. So I feel good about this. And if you're a Steelers fan right now, you should feel nervous. I know you think you're just going to come in there, but if I'm Cleveland, you got house money. You got no pressure. I just got to see how injured our players are. Obviously, Donovan Peoples-Jones probably won't play. Olivier Vernon's probably not going to play. So we're just going to have to get them ready. And 11-5. I keep on thinking we were 10-6. So in Stefanski's inaugural season, we went 11-5. It should have been 12-4. He fucked that game up last week. I told you guys in Miami, I think you got the 3rd pick in the draft. Well, guess what? You better hope the Jets don't take Justin Fields, because if they don't, take him. Get rid of Tua. I don't know why people are so high on Tua. He sucks. David, what's his name? That David Tua Tugugaluga. He sucks. He's horrible. He had 3 interceptions in the 3rd quarter by the time. He probably had 5. I don't even know, but. Yeah, get Justin. You better hope the Dolphins or the Jets don't pick him, then you take him and you get rid of Tua. Just cut ties with them. But yeah, the Browns are in the playoffs playing with house money. I don't care who we play. I think it's Pittsburgh, but I don't care. And I told you the Ravens would go to Cincinnati and dominate. Like I said, they went in there and just took care of business, and we struggled. You could tell the Browns played. They had pressure on him. You could tell by the way they played. And you could tell by the way Stefanski coached. He let the pressure get to him a little bit. So Mayfield played a good game. I mean, the way he runs now is unbelievable. I didn't know he had that repertoire in his game, in his arsenal. But and one thing Mayfield does do, though, he throws the ball too hard. And that's why I think some of his balls sail on him. He just throws the ball too hard. He made a great throw to Njoku in the end zone, but Minka Fitzpatrick made an even better play. Mayfield's one of them guys. He's streaky. He puts the ball in them tight windows, but when he misses high, and he almost gets his receivers killed. And he really fucking left Donovan Peoples-Jones out to the dry. That pissed me off, because he's one of my favorite players we have. And to leave him out to the dry, needless to say, I was calling Mayfield every name in the fucking book. But we're playing with house money, people. And I'm looking forward to Pittsburgh next Saturday. I can't wait. House money. If somehow the Browns beat Pittsburgh, oh my God, I'm going to make the greatest 2 million viewed video in the first 26 hours you'll ever see in your fucking life. Anyway, that's it. Browns win. Look good doing it. Had a lot of pressure on them, and you can tell they felt it. And we'll see what happens next week against Pittsburgh.